Let me introduce to you about the family life of the Han Dynasty and their achievements. About family life, I will talk about how Confucianism affected the family life, and I will tell you about the invention of the Han Dynasty. First, people life. At the time, China was a class society. The upper class were the royal family, the second class were peasants, the third class were artisans, and the first class were merchants. But this class system wasn't related to wealth and power. For example, peasants of the second class are poorer than artisans of the third class. So people life was changed according to wealth and power. Wealthy people are decorate their house with expensive ornaments like paintings, potteries, bronze lamps, and jade figures. But the poor were different. Most of the peasants of the Han Dynasty lived in countryside. Heavy taxes and bad weather made farmers poor, so farmers sold their land and rented the rich landowners' land. Next, I will tell you about family life. At the time, father is the head of the family because of Confucianism. At Confucianism, people think the relationship between the father and their family is important. For instance, the 3 bonds and 5 relationships in Confucianism, the Confucianism's ethics thought shows son has to take care of his father, wife has to be obedient to her husband, father has to be close with child. Confucianism taught family who obeyed father is obey the emperor too. And it was Confucianism's teaching take care of their elder. This is bad news for women. Confucianism thinks men is more important than women because men maintain one's family, and when parents are old, men take care of his parents. Last, I will introduce to you about the Han achievements. The Han Dynasty invented many inventions. A seismograph shows what is happening during earthquakes. The Han people were interested in movements of earthquake because they believed the earthquake is a sign of bad incidents of the future. And paper was playing a big role for Chinese cultural development. Charin invented paper in 1005. Acupuncture is Han Dynasty's invention too. This skill is used these days usefully. Last, sundial. Sundial is a kind of a clock which is not used these days, but it is an excellent invention. It tells us time by using the movement of shadow. At the time, they didn't have electronic clocks, so sundial was very useful for them. Confucianism influenced Han Dynasty's people a lot. I feel bad about their discrimination toward women, but Confucianism had more advantages than weaknesses. The Han Dynasty is great because they left a lot of important achievements throughout the history. Thank you for listening.